wearing pink triangles for the absolute harshest treatment, and that even some of those who wore pink triangles were further humiliated by other inmates from other classifications of these same camps. When the war ended and the camps were liberated, almost all prisoners were released except many who wore the pink triangle. Many of those with a pink triangle on their pockets were put back into prison, and the nightmare for them continued even longer. This radiant day also reminds me of a recent experience that I had with my partner Joshua Robeson in Ukraine, where we visited the killing fields Baba Yar, just outside of Kiev. It's the oddest experience because you walk out of the city on a road where all Jews have been rounded up, and were taken out of the city on kind of a nice walk until you came to a ravine, and once you went down into this ravine, there was no escape from it. And although we were visiting these same steps of families, that it was a kind of wintry day, but our guide said, you must remember that it was September, and therefore the most beautiful weather in the Ukraine. It was brilliant, it was sunny, every harvest was coming in, everything was bountiful, and in the midst of all of this, here were all these people being marched step by step to their doom, when in the end there were so many of them clustered there that they had to wait in line, hearing just on the other side of this small hillock the terrible executions that were going on. It's important to know that this same kind of senseless, irrational hatred still haunts the lives of many people today, and increasingly those who are being targeted by religious intolerance in many different parts of the world. That's why this display today is so important. It is so important that we as a community remind people that this hatred and prejudice exist, must always be fought, that there will always be those to educate and bring to the message of toleration and respect for all people on the basis of their ethnicity, of their gender, of their sexual identities. So we will never forget these lessons of the past, and I want to again congratulate Patrick and all of you for continuing to make this such a central part of the beginning of Pride Weekend in San Francisco. The whole world knows about it. Thank you again.